Hey Tiffany, how are you? How are you feeling? I'm just waiting for a couple more people to get in here before I get started. If they don't come in, they got probably like 2 or 3 more minutes. Then I'm gonna go ahead and start. Where did the twist go? I took them out. I had to wash my hair and let it breathe. So I just got it pinned up. You know, I got all this damn hair. I'll probably put them back in a couple weeks. Give you love. Keep crying over you. All right, I'm gonna give it one more minute. All right, so we just had our Libra full moon. This Libra versus Aries energy is quite draining. I'm not gonna lie, it's quite draining. I'm drained. I know y'all are drained. So I'll be glad when the moon moves to Scorpio in a couple days, and we can get over this Libra moon energy because I'm over it. But it definitely is bringing attention to releasing certain relationship patterns and habits that have been no longer serving you. Oh my god, my eyes look so pretty. Um, relationships with yourself and also your relationships with others, solidifying your boundaries in certain situations, bringing balance between your own needs and the needs of others, and how you go about delegating that in your day to day life and routine. And also just seeking guidance where you need it, deciding between momentum and restriction where it's necessary. So, those are some themes that this Libra full moon is highlighting. Um, with the sun being in Aries, it's a, and then also Venus and Mercury are in Aries. So it's like Saturn and Jupiter in Aquarius, the moon is in Libra. That's 3 air. And then Mars is in Gemini. That's 4 air placements. And then we have Aries Sun. Hey Chas. We have Aries Venus. We have Aries Mercury. So fire and air, fire and air, fire and air. What does fire and air create? It's combustible. So you're gonna feel yourself being combustible. You're gonna feel yourself, you know, being angry, wanting to blow up at people, feeling emotionally overwhelmed, feeling anxious. If you already have anxiety or panic attacks, you might find that those energies are flaring up a little bit more during this time, and it's just because of this fire and air combination. It's kind of volatile, to be quite honest, and it's not the best energy to work with in terms of manifesting It's more so good for releasing and removing things and creating a space for yourself to move through. Okay, so that is what we were doing with this Libra full moon energy overall. I thought since I'm coming here on Monday, I may as well give you guys the astrology of the week. Um, Sun, Mercury, and Venus are still in Pisces. This is a very fiery, very inspiring, and aggressive energy. It's forcing us to speak truth and take action in love. It's forcing us to, hey Tiki, to communicate honestly and directly and not leave anything lying under the surface when it comes to Mercury. And then it's also forcing us to be a leader of our own lives when it comes to Sun being in Aries. We may be a baby, we may not know everything and anything that there is to know, but we can go out here and learn. That's for sure. So, yeah, that Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Aries, it's kind of a double-edged sword because on one hand it's good for momentum, movement, bringing things forward, confidence, allowing yourself to be selfish for once. But on the other end of it, it's like stubborn, it's very blunt, it can be selfish to a fault. So those are just things that you want to be mindful of. Hi, Queen Poppy. Um, Mars is in Gemini, you guys. Mars in Gemini is so annoying. I'm tired of it. I'll be glad when April 13th comes because it's hard to focus with this Mars in Gemini energy. It's like very scatterbrained in terms of taking action. In terms of protection and defense, it's like it's hard to even know like what you're trying to protect, what you're trying to defend. You really have to analyze and take a moment to think deeply, hello you guys, about what it is that you're defending or protecting before you blow up and say some things that you don't mean. So I'm going to recap for everyone who just came in. Hey Angela. So our Libra new moon, Libra full moon, releasing relationship patterns with self and others, solidifying boundaries, balance between your own needs and the needs of others, diplomacy versus authenticity. Okay. Seek guidance if you need to, decide between momentum and restriction. Those are the main key points of this Libra full moon. I was saying earlier too that with all this Aries energy, Sun, Mercury, and Venus in Aries, and then Saturn and Aquarius are in shit. Saturn and Jupiter are in Aquarius. Mars is in Gemini. Okay, and then this Libra moon, slaughter, fire, and air. It's very volatile energy. So do your best to keep calm and try to meditate. Go outside, be by the water. We're gonna need that earth and water energy right now. Okay. Saturn and Jupiter are still in Aquarius. They gonna be in Aquarius for a while. I'm not gonna talk about it. Y'all can go watch one of my previous videos to learn more about what that means for you and how it affects you. Uranus is definitely still in Taurus. It's bringing a financial revolution to us. We'll be in Taurus until 2025. You can also go back and watch my Uranus video to learn more about that and how it's going to affect you. It's a generational thing. Venus is in conjunction with Chiron. This is bringing a lot of revealing and cleansing of insecurities. We want intimacy, we want commitment, and we want to feel like we can trust the people that are around us. If we can't, then we just don't want them around us. The Sun is in conjunction with Chiron. This is bringing a lot of growth through the experience of others. We're kind of focusing on observing things and then taking on the knowledge from just observing and not necessarily always having to experience the fire and touch ourselves, burn ourselves, just to know that the fire is hot. This is also highlighting lessons in insecurity and how to solve those problems. Mercury is in conjunction with Neptune. This is bringing intuitive creativity, enhanced dreaming, and deceptive communication. So make sure you say what you mean and mean what you say. Your word is your wand, okay? Um, Venus is in sextile with Chiron. This is bringing a maturation in love and your communications as well as your work ethic. Um, Definitely a time to get advice where it's needed and renew ties that need to be renewed, whether it's friendships, familial relationships, or romantic relationships. Mercury is in sextile with Pluto. This is making us very investigative. We're more patient. We have a lot more depth and agility with this transit. So this is a good energy to be able to work with. Right now, as you all know, the moon is still in Libra. On the 31st, the moon will be moving to Scorpio. This is going to bring us an intensity, passion, a level of investigative energy. We want to learn more and know more overall when the moon is in Scorpio. We want more intimacy and depth. And we definitely want to release. This moon is waxing, which means that the moon is getting smaller. So that's the energy anyway. Um, on the 1st, the moon is moving to Sagittarius. This is a very truth-seeking, big picture thinking type of energy. We're going to be a little bit more spontaneous, a little bit more open, and a little bit more adventurous under this Sagittarius moon. And then on the 3rd, our moon moves into Capricorn. This is bringing a lot of structure. It's bringing attention to our resources. It's letting us know what our restrictions are, but it's also reminding us that we always have the will to be able to work through them. So it does bring a sense of inspiration as well. The moon is going to be void, of course, which means that it's kind of off direction this week. So if you can help it, I wouldn't recommend signing any contracts or making any strong commitments. Also, if you feel yourself about to blow up or get angry, just ask yourself like what you're really upset about before you get confrontational. Okay. So yeah, that's what's going on with the week. That's what's going on with this Libra full moon energy. I'm gonna do a Libra full moon message for you guys. The questions that are in here: in what way have you lost touch with yourself? What inner child wounds are surfacing at this time? What energy are you projecting onto your relationships? What are you being asked to forgive and release at this time? How can you better balance your internal dualities for this coming moon cycle? And then additional guidance from the moon. So I'm going to be going through those questions. I know I just went through that really fast, but are y'all following me? Is it making sense? Y'all real quiet. I told y'all to come with conversation. How y'all feeling? Are y'all drained by this moon? I'm drained. Before I continue with the tarot, talk to me, talk to me. Tiki said, whoa. I'm ready to get dragged. That's what y'all come here for, huh? Just to get dragged. Y'all be like, come on and drag me, girl. Come on and drag me. It's all good. It's all good. I just be trying to make sure y'all out there with me. Because sometimes I be talking so fast and I don't even realize it. Didn't go to bed till 2:30 last night. Damn. I don't want to get nuts. Oh, goodness. Why you couldn't sleep? I know this the jam. You couldn't sleep. Champagne auntie, you had too much on your mind. I usually have trouble sleeping during the full moon, but I slept good last night. I'm not even gonna lie. Yes, get you some. Not dancing. He's so tired of being alone too. Poor Dan. Poor Dan. Hey, Dan. You want us to come keep you company? Your stressful moon. caffeine before bed. That's a no. Hopefully tonight you can rest. Hopefully. I'm so tired. Don't you know? Went to sleep at 4 a.m. this morning. The moon was working on me. Yep. On Saturday, I woke up at 5:55 a.m. for no reason, like at all. I didn't have any reason to get up that early, but Spirit said get up, so I got up. And then I lit my altar candle because I had started a new candle and I hadn't lit it yet. I didn't even dress the candle. Spirit just said light the candle. Don't even dress it. So I poured my offering. Hey, Magic. I lit that candle and then I just kind of sat with it for a little bit. And then I was like, okay, it's still super early in the morning. Spirit, can I go back to sleep? And Spirit was like, no. So I just stayed up, and then I knew I had a reading at 9 and a massage at 11. So I was like, I need to sleep for at least 30 minutes. So I took a little 30-minute nap at like 8 o'clock, and then I got back up. But on Saturday, I slept okay. I didn't really sleep that well. But Sunday, I slept good. Like, good. I haven't slept that good in a while. I'm just doing a full moon message for you all who are just joining. Okay. I think we've got all of our cards out, you guys. Let's go ahead and get into these messages. In what ways have you lost touch with yourself? The Magician. Spiritually, you've lost touch with yourself. Intuitively, you've lost touch. Intuitively, you've lost touch with yourself. Intellectually, you've lost touch with yourself. Don't be tempted to lower your standards. You are the alchemist. You are the magician at the end of the day. So if you want more out of life, if you want more out of a situation, then you can definitely be the one to create that. And you've lost touch with that fact, okay? So that's where we're starting at. Thank y'all. Hey, Russian Cream. Hey, Damn Cam. What inner child wounds are surfacing at this time? The Knight of Cups. So maybe as a kid, oftentimes you felt like there was a little bit of a lack of affection or emotional understanding or emotional acceptance or even communication. And you also, as a function of that, associated that with lack of resources, lack of finances, lack of money. So every time that there was a lack of money, lack of finances, lack of flow of abundance in the household, there was also a lack of affection, a lack of love, lack of communication and understanding. Are y'all following me? So that's the inner child wound that is surfacing at this time. What energy are you projecting onto your relationships? The Nine of Swords. You're overly critical, overly judgmental. You're probably overthinking some things, overly analytical. And you're not being present because you're too busy jumping ahead to the future, okay? So slow down a little bit. Be a little bit more understanding and grounded. And don't be afraid to take space for yourself if you need to. Or stand on your boundaries when you need to, so that you don't have to be all in your head about it, okay? What are you being asked to forgive and release at this time? Inner child healing, okay? Y'all heard what I just said about inner child wounds, and then the Page of Cups come on. This is what you're supposed to be forgiving and releasing. Those feelings of insufficiency, inadequacy, and lack. Those feelings of no one understands me. I can't connect with anyone. No one really loves me and is there for me. I can't trust anyone. I don't have enough. I am not enough. Detach from that. Release that. Okay. Forgive yourself for even thinking that about yourself, because that is going to be the resolution to your problems. Okay. Um, how can you better balance your internal dualities for the coming moon cycle? The Chariot, focus on forward movement. Find a vehicle to move forward through, whether you're moving forward through uh, emotions, whether you're moving forward through work, whether you're moving forward through friendships, whether you're moving forward through weight loss. Find a vehicle to move your heart forward through. Do not allow your heart to be stuck, and make sure you take the proper assessment. Okay, decide what needs to go and what needs to be amplified. That's going to be key. That's going to be key to building that bridge to success. Okay, it says successfully overcoming a problem. Problems to be resolved was the one before that. Okay, so this is, you gotta do this work, y'all. I don't be up here saying this stuff for my health. Like, if you don't subconsciously get yourself under control, you're gonna be in a position where things are just gonna be happening to you instead of you happening to things and you happening to life. And you be on Instagram and on your couch watching TV on the YouTubes, watching other people live their life and grow their businesses, grow their families, get promoted, watching them get married, watching them glow up and have surgery if they want to or whatever. And you're just sitting back watching, like eating popcorn, as if that's going to help you to change your life. And it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of sacrifice. It takes a lot of releasing to be able to climb like that. Like, I've been through a lot of shit, y'all. I don't get on here and really talk too much about my own personal life unless Spirit puts it on my heart to do so. But I will tell y'all this. I've been working on this for 3 years. I just started full time last May. This May is going to be my first full time year in business. Okay. Matter of fact, not even May. May is just when I did my LLC. So that's my full year in business. But full time will be July, because that's when I left my job. Okay. And it's not easy. Sometimes I don't know where my next coin is going to come from. I don't know how I'm going to make groceries. I don't know how I'm going to make rent. And I have to make bargains with Spirit, like, hey, if you really want me to do this, if this is really for me, tell me what to do, like, to make myself seen. And sometimes it may be have a sale. Sometimes it may be go work on this app and do this for this amount of hours. Sometimes it may be drop a new photo of yourself or a new product. Sometimes it may be go live and promote yourself. It don't matter what it is, but when Spirit tells me to do it, I do it, and then I get the reward. And then on top of that, y'all, I do prosperity work every single week. I do protection work every single week. I commune with my ancestors every single day. I'm not just calling on them when things get tough and when I feel like I'm in a rut. And y'all shouldn't be either. Make sure that you're communing regularly with Spirit. Whether you want to be reading the Bible and saying prayers, whether you want to have a whole ancestral altar and be communing with your ancestors, whether you want to be doing rituals, or root work or spell work, whatever it is that you do is your business. I really don't care one way or the other, but you need to be consistent and ritualistic about it. That is the only way that you're going to get in front of life instead of being behind it. Because if you think that people aren't out here manipulating the energies around them, you're crazy. Like, seriously. So while you're sitting back and letting the energy around you be manipulated, not tapping into it, what do you think is happening? You're being drained, and then you wonder why you're so tired, you're so distracted, you're so frustrated. Like, come on. All right, I'm done. I'm I'm done fussing. I'm done. I'm done. That's it. Now, additional guidance from the moon, you guys. Additional guidance from the moon. Sage. What did I just say about protection and cleansing and making sure that you are regularly taking care of your spiritual self? That just speaks for itself. Okay. 5, the test of faith. The test of faith is coming. We just got through spring equinox. We're about to roll into April where spirit is like, okay, I'm going to let y'all grow a little bit. I'm going to let y'all blossom a little bit. But trust me, when we get into May and stuff starts going back into retrograde, it's going to be some challenges, conflicts, and problems to face. So you better get ready. You can't pray and worry. So you better get your prayers in order so you don't even have to think about it or be anxious about it, okay? And let that love show up for you, okay? Let that expansion, that beauty, that abundance show up for you, because at the end of the day, Spirit wants you to be happy. Spirit wants you to be in a place of pleasure and redemption, a place of growth and protection, okay? But you have to be willing to do the work. If you're not willing to do the work and establish the foundation, then you don't have this type of love for yourself, and you can't expect Spirit to have this type of love for you either. Okay? That's it. That is it. That is all I have to say. I'm going to end it on that. I feel like that was a perfect ending card. Make sure you guys book your full moon sessions. Y'all have to the end of the week to book full moon sessions. And then I'm going to be booking for new moon sessions because our new moon is on April 11th. You can also get your tickets to our new moon event on my website. The tickets are only $11.11. I am going to be doing a full moon guided meditation. I'm going to be doing a reading. We're going to be journaling together. And we also going to be doing divination. The events, have gotten really good feedback so far. I'll probably post some of the feedback when I start advertising for the event, so y'all be able to see that. Also, if you have not already, because I am doing updates this week, please go to my website and post a review if you've had any readings with me, if you've been to any of my events, if you tune into my live and you just like what you see. Go and just put some nice words so I can put it in my testimonials on my website. Other than that, you guys, y'all know what to do. Click that link in bio for products, services. If you have any questions, always feel free to hit my DMs. Once I post this video, make sure y'all like the video, comment on the video, share the video. It helps me in the Instagram algorithm so that people can see me and support my business, which keeps me here coming back to y'all, okay? I hope that this full moon did not drain y'all too much. I hope y'all have a wonderful night, and I shall see you beautiful people this Wednesday, where I'll be doing some pick a number readings, and we just gonna talk, okay? Good night.